Hey guys, keeping it redneck here. Going back to another vlog. Unfortunately, this is not going to be like a regular old vlog. Today, I kind of want to talk about Angry Grandpa and what he meant to me. Um, First off, by saying I want to say I'm sorry, Michael, Bridget, the whole entire Green family for y'all's loss. Um, Angry Grandpa was definitely like a grandfather to me. Uh, so back to the subject, Angry Grandpa meant so much to me. I was one of his biggest fans. And when I first stumbled upon his videos, I watched the very first video, and I think it was the video I stumbled on when I first got into watching Angry Grandpa. It had to be the leaked phone number prank, and that video had me laughing so hard. And that day I was down, I was depressed, and that video just made me laugh uncontrollably, and it made me in a better mood. Angry Grandpa, I love you. I miss you. It's not the same without you here. But thank you, Michael, for having 10 years worth of memories and videos of AGP. You know, it comes down to what's going to happen. Mike, if you somehow watch this, I know how you feel, man. I'm like you with my dad. I'm like my dad's best friend. I've always wanted to be with him. I've always wanted to go everywhere he goes. And that's why I always told myself when I got older that I wanted to spend as much time with my father as I could and make memories. And, Dad, I don't know if you'll ever watch this, but just know that I love you, and you're my best friend. And I'm sorry about everything I ever put you through, because you did not deserve it. But at the end of the day, you still loved me. You still cared about me. You still wondered if I was okay, if I was not, if I was not dead, if I was, okay. When I was a teenager, I never really appreciated anything that my dad said. I was a typical teenager, rebellion. Lost my mother. My mother died when I was 11 years old. And to this day, that still takes a toll on me. And Michael, whatever you're going through, with your loss of your dad, I just want to say, Michael, you got all the youngins. All the youngins are here for you, Michael. I am here for you. I am here for you, man. Do not let other people define who you are, because your daddy made you a good person, and your daddy raised you right. He raised you, your sisters, and your nephews right. I just, if my dad ever passes away, I'm going to be crushed. I would, I would be crushed. But changing the subject, let's talk about depression. Because I know a lot of y'all sometimes get depressed and sometimes, think about hurting yourself or anything. But Depression is a serious illness. And to the people that think that depression and mental illness is an excuse, well then you need to watch this video, because what I'm about to tell you is 100% real. And it's not fake. Depression is something that I have always lived with growing up. My mother got killed in a car accident. And that really, really, really brought out my depression. And ever since, I felt like I've never been the same person. To the people that is going through something like this. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Phone dropped. So, hold on a minute. So, to the people that is going through, the same thing that I'm going through, it's not the end of the world, guys. Because it gets better. You just gotta believe in your heart that it's gonna get better. You gotta learn to think positive. You know, my depression slowly is getting better. I found I'm getting a little bit happier, you know, and that's because I have the most important thing in my life, and that's my family. My dad, my grandmother, my brothers, my sisters, my nieces, my nephews. Granted, my sisters and my nieces and my nephews, I don't talk to them that much, but when my sister tells me that my nephews are doing good, it makes me proud. It makes me happy, because I like to hear that stuff. I don't like to hear that my nephews are becoming me becoming me when I was their age, and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see them go down the path that I did. I ended up going to jail. Granted, it was for 30 days. I went to jail. But at the end of the day, I learned my lesson. You know, and I had a family member pass away on me when I was locked up. And I felt so bad, because instead of my dad needing me there and needing me, I was locked up. I made the choice to physically assault somebody and end up in jail. Granted, that situation was not my fault, because an drunk idiot come at me with a knife, and I felt my life was in danger, so I took matters into my own hands. But, you know, my dad stepped up when my mother died and took care of me like a man, like a real man should. And I highly respect that. As I'm 26, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing more and more what's important to me, and that is my family. And so help me God, if somebody ever took that away from me, they will have to deal with me personally, anger wise, not physically, because I don't do things like that physically no more. But depression is serious. If you're depressed, you feel like you're going to hurt yourself, talk to somebody. There's hotlines. Call your best friend. Talk to a guidance counselor. Talk to anybody that you think can help you. You know, I am so blessed that I have straightened myself up, and that I'm a better person. I've learned from my mistakes. And at the end of the day, I know who I am and I know my self-worth. Because there's more to life than sitting around and moping around and being depressed. Get up, go to a lake somewhere, go to, a river, sit down at the edge of the river and just watch, listen to the river streaming, listen to music, vlog. Vlogging has been my sense of relief. Granted, I don't do it that much now anymore, but here's the thing. I still make videos because you as my subscribers care about me that much, and I appreciate that. And I care about you guys that much that I still make videos for you guys and do live streams. You guys are amazing people. Got good hearts, good minds, smart, beautiful, But like I said, depression, talk to somebody, go sit down somewhere and just relax. And my thing is I like to sit in the woods. If I'm deer hunting, I like to just sit in the woods and I just like to hear the leaves falling out of the trees. And to be honest with you, I could care less if I kill a deer or not. I just like sitting in the woods, listening to the leaves drop because it's peaceful and it helps me. This video, Angry Grandpa, you showed the true meaning of a real man and of a kind spirit. And Michael, you're a good dude, man. Do not let nobody define who you are. Do not change for anybody. You or Bridget or your sisters or your nephews or your nieces. Do not change for anybody. Because at the end of the day, all you got is family. And blood is thicker than water. And I know how it feels to be the black sheep of the family. Kind of like Charlie, but I wasn't into drugs or alcohol or anything, but not until later on in my life. But just know you can forgive, but you can never forget. Because at the end of the day, that's what Grandpa would have wanted. You can forgive all you want, but you can never forget. And Michael, you're a good dude, and I just watched your newest vlog with Grandpa and Jacob, and I cried. Because that's the kind of relationship I want with my dad. So, everybody, like I said, if you're going through something, just talk to somebody. Talk to somebody, seek counseling, go sit down at the edge of a river or something, write, draw. But thank you guys for listening, and I appreciate you guys' support. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, like, share, comment, and guys, please share this video out. If you know it will help somebody, please share this video, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you all. Have a good day.